guys, dearyoongi here, and welcome back to my channel. Normally I script out everything I'm planning to say in my videos, but today we're going entirely off script because we have something to react to. We are going to be looking at my 2022 Spotify Wrapped. For those who aren't really sure what that is, Spotify Wrapped is this yearly summary they do for their users where they give you your top artists of the year, songs and genres you've been loving the most, etc. Every year since I started my channel, I have reacted to my Spotify Wrapped on here, so I thought it'd be cute to keep up the tradition and do it again. I promise you, hand on heart, this is a completely blind reaction. I have not seen this yet, so you are going to be getting my raw reactions. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I thought before we start, it would be nice to just look back over my 2021 Spotify Wrapped to see what we got last year and if we think anything will have changed since. So on screen right now you have my 2021 Spotify Wrapped. My top artist last year was exactly how I thought it would be, Taemin, and then there was a mixture of boy groups and girl groups. BTS always seems to be there, but those are the girl groups I was loving. My song of the year, for those who remember, was a complete surprise. I was not expecting G-Friend Mago, but I was so happy. This year, I'm going to be really honest, I have no idea what my song of the year or artist of the year are going to be, which I think makes it all the more exciting. We are going into this blinder than blind, and I'm pretty blind. Also, my minutes listened last year were quite high, 55,000 high. I think there'll be a lot less this year because I've just been so busy with work and my channel. I don't really listen to music as much as I used to, but who knows, I'm sure Spotify will expose me either way. Okay, I don't want to ramble on anymore. Let's get into this and see what Spotify has for us this year. Okay, I am now using a screen recorder on my phone, so you are seeing everything that I see. So let's jump right into it. I'm scared. I'm serious, guys. I don't have any idea what it's going to be on here, so I'm kind of scared. Okay, sorry. Let's just go. Oh, there'll be music. So it currently says welcome to your Spotify Wrapped. I will play the music and then pause it again because I don't want this to get copyrighted, but just for your info, guys, in the background it was playing The Eve by EXO. A-pop. This year you ventured into the genreverse, so it's going to show us what genres I listened to. You explored 9 different genres. That's not a lot, is it? I know some people will have quite a few on here and I do not have many. The song in the background is Libido by Only One Of. Oh my god, this Spotify's trying to be nice here. I did not explore anything in the universe. Your top genres: K-pop, dance pop, K-rap, K-pop girl group, Korean R&B. So, apart from one, the genres I explored did not explore further than K-pop. If this was a real universe, I didn't get very far. Oh, Loco by ITZY in the background. In total, your playtime was 43,337 minutes. That's 92% of other listeners in the United Kingdom. You know what? I was expecting it to be less than last year, but still not 43,000. Guys, I was like, oh, I don't use Spotify that much. 43,000 minutes of my year. Liar. Oh, it's song of the year time. Okay. With one song, it was Love at First Listen. I can hear what's playing in the background, guys. You can't. My top song was Oh by NMIX. Oh my god, guys. You'll be really shocked. I knew I loved the song, but I didn't think it'd be my song of the year. Oh my god, you're gonna drag me to hell in these comments. You played it 77 times, with the most listens being on the 14th of March. Okay, I don't know why. I'll have to check. I don't know what the 14th of March was. Oh my god, for real. 77 times is not a lot because I listen to a lot of music, but I was not expecting it to be my song of the year. I am really happy this is my song of the year. I love it so much, and to be fair, I rarely ever skip it when it comes on. I would love to know who else listens to Oh as much as me. Oh, we're on to songs of the year in general. The song playing in the background for reference, guys, is Ruby by Woozi. You played 1,688 songs, but these played again and again. Oh my god, it's my playlist. Okay. Wait. I'm so shocked. Okay, sorry. So my top song is Oh by NMIX. Number 2 is Ruby by Woozi of 17. So, bit of backstory. I think I tweeted a few months ago something along the lines of if Ruby by Woozi isn't my song of the year, then it's a lie. Because I was just so obsessed with it, and I still am to this day. I think it helps that it's such a short song, so I can just play it and play it. Number 3 is Pirate by Everglow. I'm actually quite surprised. I didn't realize I listened to that song that much. I knew I liked get it, but I didn't know how much. Number 4 is Pity Party by Jamie. I will admit I was kind of expecting to see this at least in the top 10 because I love it so much, but not in number 4. And number 5 is Libido by Only One Of. Oh my god, what does this say about me? I feel like I'm getting exposed in my own video. Oh my god, I'm like, I need water. I'm kind of glad you can't see my face right now. I'm like tearing up. Okay, I can't wait to see my full playlist. Your year can't be contained in a playlist, but we tried anyway. Thank you, Spotify. I will be sharing that with you guys. Last year, I did like my top 85 songs because like 15 of them were English, so I'll do the same again. However many of them are K-pop, I'll share those with you. That'll probably be my next video. In the background, we have 17. Cheers.
At the party, Johnny. At the party, Johnny.
This is making me really optimistic. You listened to 814 artists this year, but one ruled your world. Yay! Oh my god, I'm so glad. I'm so happy because, not gonna lie guys, this is gonna get like dramatic, but I had a pretty crappy year, and like 17 for me are one of those groups that I adore so much that like an escapism for me. I spent a lot of time this year listening to 17, watching Going 17 to cheer me up, things like that, you know. But I still wasn't expecting them to be my artist of the year because I wasn't sure to what extent I listened to them. It says your top artist this year was 17. You spent 1,425 minutes together. You were in the top 3% of 17's listeners. Listen guys, I'm gonna reason with you. I've seen my boyfriend's Spotify Wrapped and he was in the top 2% of 17 listeners. So he's a better carrot than me. Oh no, but I'm so happy 17 are my top artist. I want to see the rest of them, so let's keep going. You liked these artists so much we put them on the cover of a magazine, and for reference guys, it's BTS Airplane Part 2 playing in the background. So my top artists were 17, BTS, Stray Kids, Taemin, and EXID. Oh my god, okay. So compared to last year where it was like mostly girl groups, I'm really surprised that it's mostly boy groups this year. I didn't notice that change in me. But I'm really glad that Stray Kids are making their way up there for me now. I'm glad Taemin stayed in the top 5. I love and miss him so much. And I think EXID might have just snuck their way in there, you know, because they had their comeback this year. I was like binging on my old EXID songs that I adored so much. BTS are still number 2. Correct me if I'm wrong, but weren't they my number 2 last year as well? They were. Okay. So like some of the groups I adore so much, like Mamamoo, CLC, and Weki Meki have fallen out the top 5, but others have really climbed. I'm getting like so giddy. I'm so sorry if this is loud and annoying. My neighbors hate me right now, I'm sure. This year you had layers like an onion, but you listened to music like an onion. Spotify, you're really appealing to like the dumbass in me right now. But for reference guys, the song in the background is Bada Boom by Solar and Moonbyul. I think it's a song they did for Street Woman Fighter. Time to meet your listening personality, the nomad. I don't know what that means. You're a sonic explorer who listens far and wide, but once you find a song or artist you love, they're with you always, kind of like a musical souvenir. That's really true. Okay, Spotify, you exposed me. And then I got ENLU, which stands for exploration, newness, loyalty, and uniqueness. That's really cute. I think all of those words do represent my music tastes. They're right. A lot of the artists I've been listening to forever. And now it's just the thank you page. For reference, I've got Scared by P1 Harmony playing in the background. Another bop I would recommend. And then here is my finished product. I know we went through them, but guys, I don't think I can express how happy I am. Like, I'm quite happy with this. 17 being my top artist does make sense with my fantasy, and OO by NMIX being my top song. Honestly, it only had 77 listens, so maybe Ruby and Pirate and the rest of them were really close. I'll never know. But I do have so many songs in my library that for any song to get 77 listens is like a big deal for me. We will just quickly compare it to last year's. So my top artist last year was Taemin. He is now in 4, but I now have 17 in first, who weren't in my top 5 last year, which is weird because I have always loved them since debut. BTS have stayed exactly where they are, which is crazy. That just shows their longevity for me. I am sad to have lost Mamamoo, CLC, and Weki Meki from my top 5, but I bet they weren't too far behind. Stray Kids have really been climbing up there for me in the past few years, where I wasn't a massive fan when they debuted, but in the past few years, I've really kind of grown to love them. So seeing Stray Kids in there makes me very happy, and of course EXID. It's kind of sweet in a way because back when I was really obsessed with EXID was before I had Spotify and before Spotify Wrapped was a thing. So I would never have got the chance to appreciate them as much as I have. Oh my god, I've just kind of realised. So 2 years in a row, I have had Jamie, the soloist, in my top 5. Because last year she was in the song which is from the TV show Good Girl, and that was my number 3 song. And now this year, my number 4 song is Pity Party by Jamie. Oh my god, that's kind of cute. Okay guys, that is it for today's video. This was really fun for me, so thank you so much for watching if you got this far. I'm sorry for getting all like hyper and crazy. That's just kind of what I do whenever it gets to Spotify Wrapped season, and I've been waiting all day to watch my Spotify Wrapped because I was at work, but I wanted you guys to hear my raw reactions, so I was like, nope, put it off, and I'm so glad I did. It was so worth it. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I would love to hear your Spotify Wrapped or Apple Music Wrapped, whatever they call it, summary, I don't know, in the comments down below if you use any of them. I'm very curious to hear how your guys' listening habits differ or are the same as mine. If you're new here and haven't yet subscribed, please hit the subscribe button down below and turn on the notification bell. That'll let you be the first to hear whenever I upload. I am definitely planning on making another video about my Spotify Wrapped where I give you guys my top 100 songs of the year, so please stay tuned for that. And as always, my social medias will be on screen. That is my Twitter and my Instagram. I always follow back fellow K-pop stans, so let's be friends. And I'll see you next time. Bye guys!